Well, our reporter Govan Whittles is monitoring the situation in Gauteng for us, as well as speaking to industry leaders in the province. He joins me now with the latest information. Govan, thanks for joining us. Tell us what's going on there on the ground.
Good morning, Annika. I'm here at the Noord taxi rank in Johannesburg CBD. It's one of the busiest taxi ranks in the city. Just have a look around at what's happening over here. There is a lot of people here. By the taxi association's own admissions, this is quite busy, although most of the crowds have already moved out for the day since the peak was this morning. But you'd notice that a lot more people are wearing masks. That's also because there are a number of Metro Police here this morning. And let's talk now to one of the representatives of the taxi association. It's Mr. John Mnisi, who represents the Alexandra, Midrand, Randburg and Sandton Taxi Association. Mr. Mnisi, thank you so much for your time. It looks very busy here. I'll just ask you to pull your mask up over your nose, please, sir. And then just tell me what AMSTA is doing to protect these people who are at risk, as the Premier says, during the most infectious time of the coronavirus in Gauteng.
Actually, it's not AMSTA alone, it's AMSTA and ATA, because we are Alexandrians. We are the ones who are owning this taxi rank here. What we are doing, we sanitize our taxis. We sanitize our taxis and we encourage people to wear masks and sanitize themselves. Always when customers are going into our vehicles, we sanitize them. Sometimes we sanitize also the vehicles. It's what we are doing.
But the taxi rank is very congested. How can you get people to observe social distancing?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Actually, this taxi rank, they should have approved. Make a better way that the taxi rank must get more space. But through the government, we are waiting on them. Now, this sickness of coronavirus, we don't know what to do anymore.
Okay, thank you so much. That's Mr. John Mnisi. They're asking for more space. Let me bring in one of the commuters here. This gentleman was waiting in the line for quite a while and he's had some experience of what it's like. It seems like it's busy and like you could catch corona here because of the number of people that are standing so close to each other. What's your experience been like?
Thank you, my brother. Indeed, Johannesburg, especially the CBD, MTN taxi rank, is the heart and soul of taxi industry, and we are definitely feeling unsafe because this place is congested. Remember, all the people from all over Africa, they are here, and I don't know the infrastructure, the way it was planned. I think I put the portion of the blame somehow to the ruling party. They didn't plan well for Noord. Noord has been like this even during the apartheid time. They just don't renovate it. They don't do anything. Look how dirty is the place.
And what about the taxi ride itself? Once you're in the taxi, have you been seeing taxi drivers keeping the windows open and making sure everyone has their masks on?
Precisely, although it's not all of us. At some point, people do adhere, but in some incidences, people don't. Hence, Gauteng now is the epicenter whereby we are in the third wave.
All right, I think we'll have to leave it there because we are out of time. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. But as you can see, Annika, it's quite busy here and we're expecting the MEC of Transport, Jacob Mamabolo, to come through here. He's here as part of a blitz. Most of the MECs are deployed today and they're trying to encourage the observance of COVID-19 protocols. He'll be speaking to some of these taxi associations and commuters a little bit later on as well. It's back to you.
Thanks so much, eNCA reporter Govan Whittles, for being out there on the ground for us and giving us a good idea of how populated those spaces are and what COVID super spreader taxi commuting really is at the moment.